What's up, everybody? Live People here, and welcome back for episode number 48. In today's episode, there's a water leak. I'll be right back.
I've been waiting sitting here for a while. What's up, everybody? Live People Jr. here, and welcome back for episode 48. Today, I'm gonna ask my dad 10 questions on the spot and see how fast he can answer them. Let's get right into it.
So there was actually no leak. Nate just wanted to take control of the episode, but he's gonna be running today's episode. He's gonna ask me 10 questions, and we're gonna go through them super fast, but these are questions that he came up with on his own, and I have no idea what they are. So let's get started with them right now.
Question number 1. What was your favorite junk food whenever you're at your heaviest?
Okay, oh, that's an easy one. My favorite junk food was chips and queso. I loved it because it went great with beer.
Question number 2.
Okay.
Were you ever jealous of other people because that they're skinny?
I don't know if I was jealous of other people, but I definitely remember looking at other people that were skinnier and they were able to actually, or healthy or normal, I guess you would say. And I remember looking at them and just thinking, man, you know, I wish I could do that. The biggest thing that I remember is like wearing clothes. Like I wished I could wear the clothes that they wore, and because clothes was such a hassle for me to get, and I like to wear stylish clothes and I could never do that. So I don't know if I was jealous, but more just kind of wished I could do some of the things that thinner people could do. Good question, by the way.
All right, question number 3.
Okay.
What did you do to substitute bad foods with good ones, and what are some examples?
Some of the biggest ones that come to mind, I've talked about it before, is started drinking sparkling water because that gave me carbonation, so it was a lot better than soda for my body, but also it helped me scale back on beer. When it comes to food, the biggest thing that I started doing with Missy's help is eating lots of like leaner proteins like chicken and fish, lots of salads, avocados, things that could actually start to fill me up to where the stuff I was eating, I felt full, so I wasn't craving a lot of the bad foods that I was before. But there's just so much good stuff out there. I think it's finding what you like, finding a healthy alternative, and that kind of helps you stay on track.
Question number 4.
Okay.
What would you say to someone that doesn't want to work for their goal? Like they don't want to work, but they want to lose weight.
You're not gonna lose weight. So being 100%, and feel free if you guys disagree with me, put it in the comments below. If you don't want to work for it, you're not gonna do it. And you can try shakes, you can try miracle diets, you can try different diet programs, it's all temporary. And I tell you that because I failed thousands of times trying to lose weight, and the hardest thing is deciding that you're ready to do it and dedicating yourself. So if you're not willing to focus on your goal, and you're not willing to actually put the work in, you're not gonna get the result, you're gonna fall off track, you're gonna default back to your old self. It's that simple. And that's my opinion, and I'll keep it at that. You have to put the work in. There's no shortcuts. I promise you there's not. Good question. Yeah.
You sounded so mad.
Well,
You're really agitated.
No, it's just, well, this is a good point. So the reason, I'm not agitated by it. I guess it's just that so many people that I talk to that are interested in losing weight and changing their life are not willing to do the basic steps to do it. And I get it, it's hard. And it took me 40 years to finally find the motivation to do it. But I get frustrated sometimes because people aren't willing to do the work. They know what's possible. They know what they need to do it. We all know there's no miracle. You all know out there, I'm sure, what it takes to lose weight. I don't need to tell you that. You know what to do. You just maybe decide that you don't want to do it right now, or you're not willing to focus on it as much as you need to. 2.5 years in this journey, you got to put the work in or you're not going to get the results.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa.
Question number 5.
Okay.
How long should people wait to see progress?
Wow. You're kind of a good interviewer, Nate. How long should people wait to see progress? There's lots of different ways to see progress. The best thing to do is the scale is one indicator. We've talked about pros and cons with the scale. It's a one indicator of many. The other thing I would say too is how your clothes feel. So that's a big one to me. And here's something that I want to tell you guys that drives me crazy. If I have a shirt, like I have a couple of shirts that I use to work out with, right? For example, and these shirts that I use to work out with, there's one that's a little tighter than the other. And sometimes I find myself going to the one that's a little looser if I put a pound or two on, because even though I've pretty much maintained within 5 to 10 pounds, I feel it right away. And a lot of times I won't wear that shirt because it's a little tighter. Force yourself to put that shirt on. I'm telling you, when you wear that shirt that feels tight, not in a good way, it constantly holds you accountable that you have to do something about it. When you start leveling up and getting bigger clothes and putting on bigger shirts and finding bigger sizes, you're basically finding a workaround to deal with the real issue, which is you're gaining weight and you need to do something about it. So as far as how long to wait, I think it really comes down to how much time and effort you're putting into your goal. The harder you work, the better you see the results. And I mean, that's just reality. With anything, it's just, oh, you're a funny guy now. Okay.
Question number 6. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So in 5 years, currently right now I'm going to the gym. I go to the gym 5 days a week, almost every week. I work super hard on that. My eating has been on point. I've kind of been a little here and there with the holidays, not as 100% focused like I was, but the gym keeps me accountable and keeps me in the groove. In 5 years, I want to be healthy. It'd be nice to be able to say I hit 225 and be around and be here for my little boy.
All right, you can kind of back this question up with your last answer, but has your goal changed at all from whenever you started?
Yes. Right now, my goal has been in figuring out the maintain. So here's the deal with that. Let's come in here a little bit. So here's the deal with that question. Initially, when I lost 190 pounds, my goal was just lose weight and try to get normal, try to get to a normal weight. Now it's how do I maintain? And maintain is as much of a struggle as losing weight is, in my opinion, because maintaining is every single day. You get to the weight you want to hit, but how do you prevent that weight from coming back? And it never, ever ends. It never, ever ends. Like every single day, I have to find ways to be aware of my weight. What am I gonna do to work out? How many calories am I taking? It's a constant battle. And going back to that earlier question where you said you sounded frustrated, I'm not frustrated at people, I'm frustrated at how hard it is and how much work you have to put in. But the thing is I would never want the alternative, which is being obese, being overweight, sitting on the couch and not being able to enjoy my life like I do now. I love this new life. But it is work, guys, and there's just no shortcut around it. What's up?
Hey, what are you doing?
Nate and I are recording right now, actually.
Oh. Hey, listen.
Hey, say hi to everybody.
Hi. Who's everybody?
Life Repo, the video. Say hi, you're on my watch.
Oh, okay.
No, we'll cut that part out.
At what point did you look at yourself and just go, wow? You just noticed how much progress you made?
That's a good question. Here's the thing, like, for anybody that's lost weight, have you ever noticed that, I mean, we look in the mirror and we're like, man, I'm overweight, but I never realized how much I was overweight. And some of the biggest things that I've realized is people that know me now that never knew me when I was overweight, when I show them pictures of how heavy I was, it blows their mind. And the funnier thing is that people that knew me when I was heavy can't imagine how big I was now that they know me when I was not as heavy. Let's just put it that way. The realization for me is when I make these videos, especially in the very beginning, and I look back at the one where it was my 40th birthday, and I looked at how heavy I was, and I was profusely sweating just standing in my kitchen with air conditioning and climate control. That was the moment that I realized, holy crap. Like, I was drinking, I was partying, like I've said, and I was just living. I was living in just a dream and just blocking out and finding workarounds in my life so that I didn't have to deal with it. But I'll tell you, that 40th birthday video that I had in a previous episode, that was a tough one. Looking back at myself, I can't ever imagine how I let myself get that far out of control. And it will never happen again. I will not allow it.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
So, your family, like, whenever he was at his biggest, we didn't realize how big he was. We just got used to how big he was and didn't think that he was big at all. So we just got used to it. So if your family says, like that you're not big whenever you are, and you know you are, but you just want to comfort yourself and just to not work, it's because they've just gotten used to it after so long.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Actually, it's one of those things that people just adjust, right? And you love somebody and you want the best for them, but you just adapt, and you know you want to keep them happy and you don't want to make them feel bad, and you allow them sometimes, because you love somebody so much, to just find that groove, right? Yeah, that's great. That's a great point.
All right. Question number 9.
Okay.
Have you changed personality-wise from your heavy self?
I still like to say I'm funny. I still like to say that I joke. I'm not as funny as I was after 6 or 7 beers, but I think personality-wise, I think the thing that I find myself getting caught up more now is less tolerant of excuses. And that's not for people out there. That's for my own self. Of when I hear excuses and I hear reasons why I can't do stuff, I get more frustrated by excuses now, because I know that excuses are what held me back. So when I hear excuses from folks or myself or other people, I definitely seek and destroy. Meaning, like, we don't need excuses. What if we didn't have those and we just acted on them? So I guess overall personality-wise, I love my new life. I love what I'm doing now. But I'm a little less tolerant for excuses, I guess, is one of the biggest personality changes.
All right.
Why did you smile?
Oh, whatever you said, excuses, because you get mad at me whenever I use one.
Yeah. It's like you just... Excuses, guys, are the reasons that we don't lose weight, or the reasons that we don't hit goals, or the reasons that we don't do things we want to do. They're the reasons that we settle in life. Excuses can just mess up everything. Not just weight loss. I'm talking about all your goals in life.
All right, this is our last question.
Oh, wow. Last question.
Last.
All right.
People that are really heavy, or as heavy as you used to be.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that I know what they're going through. I almost just want to like go up to them and just say, like, I can help you. Like, you don't, like, the true part of me wants to help them to success, because I know what needs to happen and I feel like I can coach them. So what goes through my head is, hey, you don't have to live this way. And there's another way to do it, but it's hard work. And I just wish that I had the courage to go up to them and say that, but I'm so afraid I'm gonna offend them or make them upset, or they're gonna think, who's this guy? They don't know my story, right? But I think, doing some public speaking and finding other ways to talk to folks about getting healthy for not just their family and themselves, but getting healthy in multiple parts of their life, I think is in the cards for me moving forward.
All right, bonus question.
Okay, bonus.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Whenever we raced.
Oh, okay.
Whenever we raced, what went through your head? Like, did you really think that you were gonna beat me, or did you just know that you're gonna lose?
Oh, snap. Okay. When we raced, I did feel like I was gonna beat you. That was my lowest weight. I think when we raced, I was at 235, and now I'm about 247. But that was my lowest weight, and I did think I was gonna beat you. And if you look at the video, which I'll air right now, you'll see that we were very, very close. And being, 42 years old, I was breathing down your neck.
All right, so that was also a day that I had stayed up late the night before, and I had just worked out. My legs are very sore because we had leg
remember
day.
we talked about excuses? Did you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, hey, I was late. Hey, all I know is that it was neck and neck. Is there a rematch in the future? Yeah, maybe. Maybe there is.
Yes, there is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There is.
But, all right, well, we'll close it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Episodes over the next few weeks are going to be a little scattered, guys. I've kind of been taking time to focus on some other things in my life right now. I love making these videos, love talking to you guys and giving you content. Feel free to email me at any time. Put stuff in the comments below if you have questions. I'm here for you. And my focus, my journey is still solid as ever. But, almost 50 episodes in now, I'm kind of reshuffling some of my priorities and making sure that I'm around to spend time with my son. And this takes a lot of time to make these videos. And I love doing it. but I want to do it for the right reason. So I'm going to have episodes coming out through the next few weeks, but you'll see they may be a little scattered. But don't unsubscribe unless you don't find value in this channel. Hang in there because I will continue making videos. It just may not be every week. All right, guys, special props to Nathan for running today's episode. He came up with these questions. Again, he did not tell me what these were. He was sitting on the couch last night coming up with them. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate you. And don't forget, it's your life.
Take it back.
No, well, no, dude, we weren't even synced up. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Do I say the whole thing too?
No, you just do the punch for it. You do the punch for it. All right, and don't forget, it's your life.
Take
it back. Oh my God, dude. All right, guys, and don't forget, it's your life. No, you gotta say.
And don't forget, it's your life.
Take it back.